This is TB Talks and BS Walks. Join the conversation or the BS. Here are the masterminds behind the microphone, Tyler and Brian.
Hey everybody, welcome to TB Talks, BS Walks. I am the BS side of that statement, and joined today by TB. Tyler and I are going to be covering a few things this week, on this show that happened over the last couple of weeks. I want to thank you all for joining us.
We're setting a record. This is 2 weeks in a row now. We've gotten together to get our content.
Man, we used to be so good at this.
And we're doing it. You're not feeling well today, so you're the MVP for the show.
Minor sore throat. Will be fine. As I die on a corner. No, I'm good. So,
what did you do since we talked last? It's been a whole 7 days?
Not much, actually. In fact, I haven't even done anything on Twitch that I normally do. I have my Assassin's Creed and Mass Effect I haven't even touched. I've just been chilling out trying to, keep available in case something happened around the house, because everybody in my family is sick at the moment. So I've just been playing minor games on the side that I can just put down and run away from.
Yeah, thankfully, the summer's been pretty kind to us. My youngest daughter has some allergies going on right now, but nothing that a little bit of antibiotics and some allergy medication can't cure. But as far as any flu or anything like that, we've been pretty lucky this summer. So, knock on wood.
Well, that's good.
Especially since school starts tomorrow, so it's the parents' happiest time of the year. Put your kids back in school so they're not there every day, driving you nuts.
Yeah, I think ours starts either tomorrow or Monday.
You still got a little bit, don't you? Yours isn't quite in school yet.
He's old enough, but yeah, as far as timing goes, I think he's supposed to start a little later.
I see.
Yeah. But
I got a third grader this year, man.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I got a third grader, and the other one, we're looking at preschool. It's 3. And they've got a program here for like 3 and 4-year-olds as like a head start to preschool. So we're thinking about enrolling her in that next year. So we'll have them both in school. So it's cheaper than paying for daycare, man. Daycare is outrageous.
Oh, I know.
Her daycare around here was something like, it was $14 a day. So when you're using that 5 days a week,
mm-hmm.
I mean, that adds up pretty quick, So, but thankfully, I'm going to give a plug here to the new app that I've been using. It's called Mint, and it's a personal finance app, and I'm hoping it truly helps with keeping our finances in order. Everything's been kind of crazy lately with some unexpected expenses, but
yeah.
A friend of mine told me about Mint and said you need to download it. It'd be great to help you keep your finances in check. And so you add your bank account, and then you add all of your accounts that you have a bill with, say DirecTV, CenturyLink, your electric bill, all of those things. And then it calculates, obviously, what your amount due is and what day that comes out. And then you can set a budget for yourself. So let's say I want to set $100 a month for entertainment purposes. And then I want to set a budget for $100 for gas and food. Obviously, you can go over that budget, but that's just to kind of help you see where you're spending the most money. And he said that when he first logged into the app and started using it, it like backlogged his transactions for like the last 60 days. And he said he was spending $400 a month eating out. Had no idea he was spending that much until it actually showed everything that he was spending. So he's like, I'll cut that in the bud. I'll just eat out 2 days a week and save myself, $350 a month. So I'm hoping that it helps.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get everything plugged into it now. It's taken a couple days to get everything categorized. But it's kind of cool because it monitors all of your transactions and then it will automatically put them in the appropriate category. Like, if I went to GameStop and made a transaction, it would put it under entertainment or electronics.
Right.
If you go to Come and Go, or if you go to, Fast and Friendly, it puts it under gas. So it's helpful. I'm hoping that it helps. So.
Wow, that sounds good.
But, yeah. Did you get a chance to check out the Zebit website? I know you were looking into it a little bit last time we talked.
Yeah.
See all of their catalog?
Yeah, I got to see a little bit of it. However, some financial things have come up for us, so we're kind of strapped. We've got a house lined up, and we may be moving in about a year or so. That is something that happened over the week.
Excellent.
So we've got to save up the down payment for that, and we're trying to save up a pretty large amount so that we can get our.
You just need to
payments
move
down.
back to Missouri, Brian. That's what you need to do. You need to move back to Missouri, and then we can just get together and do these podcasts live and in person instead of you being 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, well, my wife likes it here, and it's not too bad here. I would just like an air conditioner. That's all. My needs are few.
You are coming back for the holidays, so I would expect to see you. You're coming back. I know we've tried to do that the last couple of times, and something always seems to get in the way. But hopefully, we can get together and do an actual live show with the two of us in the same place.
Oh, yeah. I'll be there around Christmas, so should be able to.
What I know you're covering some Trump controversy. What do you about the Walk of Fame or his star? I know it got vandalized.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yeah.
For like the second time in 2 years. Oh, you're important.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing a show here.
Yeah, that was weird. I'll probably have to call them back. That was my bank. Okay. That's throwing me off. Okay, they're desperate. Hold on. Hello?
Answering a call live on the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you have an edit button. Anyways, as Brian was stating, Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame was recently vandalized for the second time, and they have just charged a suspect, 27-year-old Austin Clay. I'm sorry, 24-year-old Austin Clay. Pled guilty to a felony vandalism charge Wednesday, so today. We're recording this on Wednesday. And his bond was set at $20,000. So, obviously, he pled not guilty. Said that he wanted a positive change in politics, so he felt what he was doing was justified. I don't know what kind of positivity that is going to bring by destroying somebody else's shit. But I don't know. In today's world, I'm not surprised by anything. So, but he's supposed to be back in court, I think, next month. This happened in October of 2016, I believe, was the last time it happened. And I believe that individual also stated that he thought it was the right thing to do. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's something that they're putting in the food these days makes people's brains think the way they do. I have no idea. But I just can't imagine that they grew up in a good environment. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing that stuff. I think it's an issue of being taught right from wrong. And the parents dropped the ball, maybe. I don't know. But nonetheless, Brian's going to cover more about it when he comes back from his phone call. I believe it was voted that they were actually going to remove the star. The mayor of the town decided to save further issues of this happening. They were going to go ahead and remove it completely. And I don't think that's ever been done before. Because once these stars are laid, they're considered historic. They're part of the city, part of the sidewalk. So the Walk of Fame is an entity in itself. So it's the first time that that's ever been removed. So, but I know he's going to cover more on that when he gets back from his phone call. So it must have been important. Let's see here. Let me find something to talk about while he is indisposed. Let's see here. Got to do something pretty cool last weekend. I'm a big MMA fan, and we have an amateur organization called Show Fight that takes place here in southern Missouri and the surrounding states, Arkansas, Kansas, Oklahoma, or things of those nature. And they came to Branson, Missouri, big tourist destination, and put on a show. And I got to get in the ring and do some announcing and conduct an interview with a fighter afterward. It was really cool. I've done a lot of announcing before with the beauty pageants and parades and things like that, but emceeing a fight was definitely something I hadn't done before. But it was a different experience, and I enjoyed it. I was nervous, and I wasn't even the one fighting. But these fighters come to the ring and getting all Vaselined up and getting ready to go to war, and I'm over there sitting in my chair, like shaking with adrenaline. Just because I was that close, and I'm going to have to go in the ring and talk to this guy. But it was fun. Had a good time. Thanks to Show Fight for letting me be a part of that. And thanks to Hit List Images for posting some incredible photos on Facebook. Made me look really good. Hopefully I'll get to work with Show Fight again in the future. JT, Tilly, and the boys in that organization do a great job putting together a show. It was outstanding. Currently, just got home from work, actually. I walked in the door about 5 minutes before we started the show. And let the dog in. Did some things around the house. Real quick, jumped on the headset, getting ready to do a podcast. And now I'm eating like a second lunch, like a pre-dinner. Also went to the Wonders of Wildlife in Springfield, here where I live. And for those listeners out there, if you guys have a Bass Pro in your area, this is owned by Bass Pro, Johnny Morris, the gentleman that owns Bass Pro, put together the Wonders of Wildlife Museum and Aquarium in Springfield, which is the home office for Bass Pro. And I took the wife through that on Sunday. And it cost us about $59 for us both to go through. But it was absolutely incredible. They have, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of gallons of water they have, but it's an incredible place if you guys get a chance to visit. They have sharks, they have eels, they have bald eagles, they have alligators, they have a brown bear, they have everything. It took us about 2 hours to walk through the entire thing, but we really enjoyed it. We want to go back and dive with the sharks. I found out that I can pay $139 per person and get in a shark tank. They provide the tanks and the wetsuit and all that. So I don't know if I have convinced the wife to do that yet, but that's definitely on the bucket list. Want to go back and spend about 15 minutes in the shark tank. Since I don't live anywhere near an ocean, that's going to be the closest I can get for me. Brian, did I hear you come back?
Yes.
Did you get everything squared away and tell them that this is a very inappropriate time to be calling you?
I would have if it weren't for the fact that somebody tried to charge $400 on my debit card.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently somebody got a hold of my debit card and my PIN code, oddly enough. I haven't even used my card in almost a month now, so that's a little strange to me.
So did you have to call the fraud department with your bank and get all that shut off?
Oh, that's what they called me for. They had already shut off my card and everything. They were just letting me know they were sending a new card and wanted to verify information.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. That was frustrating.
Well, shout out to your bank for shout out to your bank for being quick on that.
Citibank.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's just unfortunate.
Well, I kind of